Hello Roguemates, Cerebro here from roguelitesdotcom, and after a slow week last week, things definitely picked up again as we have 15 roguelite games coming out this week, so let's get the party started. But before we proceed, we'd like to give a special shoutout and thanks to this episode's sponsor, HelloFresh. I have to admit, I'm absolutely terrible at cooking, not because for lack of trying, but because I'm unable to find the right ingredients, or when I do find them, their quality is subpar, and the instructions are strict and confusing. But now, no longer will I have to suffer because with HelloFresh, the ingredients are straight from the farm fresh and accurately measured, and the instructions are easy to follow. The food I cooked turned out so great, I can't believe I made them. In fact, I was able to save a lot of money because I managed to cut back on eating at expensive restaurants and ordering takeout because HelloFresh's selection of 30 plus fresh recipes every week rivals those anyway. And while we're at the topic of saving money, did you know that HelloFresh is actually cheaper than groceries and even 25% cheaper than takeout? That's because you get the exact amount you need and there are absolutely no leftover ingredients. So if you want a delicious, healthy, fresh, and affordable food delivered right to your doorstep, then sign up for HelloFresh by clicking on the link in the description below, or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code you see on your screen, and you'll get a special limited time discount plus free shipping. So try HelloFresh today. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. We're starting off this week with a bang with Netherguild, a tactics RPG roguelite dungeon crawler developed and published by David Vinokurov. Command expeditions below the earth in a desperate attempt to cure a strange plague. Explore, camp, and fight as far as you can before heading back to resupply. Powerful abilities have a limited amount of uses, and your characters have limited inventory space. What is more important, the priceless loot you bring up back to the surface, or the firewood logs that let you descend even deeper? What will you discover underground? Find out when Netherguild launches on March 27. Challenge yourself with a bit of elegance in Vagrant Knight, an arena-style bullet heaven roguelite. Mow down and clear each room of demonic spawns to level up your character with unique melee attacks and spells. Try different combinations of special attacks and spells in each level. Prepare for an epic challenge when Vagrant Knight launches on March 27. One of the most unique roguelite games is set to be released in early access this week as the turn-based racing deck builder roguelite Death Roads Tournament enters the roguelite arena. Choose a driver, car, weapons, and sponsors to overcome tactical encounters. Adapt to an ever-changing race to come out on top and earn entry into the last safe haven in the divided states of America. Cards aren't just for shooting other cars. Use them to move around the board and take a better position. Play smart. Avoid the obstacles and don't get pushed out of the way. If all else fails, just remember that you can always just crash into the opponent. Pave your way for supremacy when Death Roads Tournament launches on March 28. Enter the vast cyberworld in Drop System Breach, a hacking simulator puzzle roguelite. Hack networks to gain respect and notoriety within the community. Work against time, firewalls, and other nerve-wracking hazards to get paid. The game has unique visuals and electronic soundscapes that evoke the thrill of hacking. Ready to hack your way to fame and fortune while avoiding getting caught? Then look no further because Drop System Breach launches on March 28. Navigate dangerous seas and challenge their masters in Pirates Outlaws, a 2D deck builder roguelite. Manage your expedition on varied horizons to discover and battle pirates and outlaws that stand on your path. You can unlock up to 7 maps and chapters with their own difficulty and secret. The game has 3 game modes to choose from: Navigate mode, Arena mode, and Tavern Brawl. Each game mode offers entirely different sets of rules and unpredictable twists and turns. 3 years after its PC release, Pirates Outlaws prepares to set sail as it launches on all current-gen consoles on March 29. Fear everything and nothing, for death brings you closer to victory in this challenging open-world action roguelite, Ravenbound. As the vessel of an ancient power, you must use steel and skill to complete your mission in a dangerous fantasy world inspired by Scandinavian folklore. Face off against large trolls, ruthless Holdras, and undead Draugr as you freely explore the beautiful island of Avolt, either on foot or soaring through the skies in Raven form. Developer and publisher Systemic Reaction, a creative division of Avalanche Studios Group, built on their expertise from creating vast open worlds and fast-paced action to merge it into the roguelite experience in a new fantasy world. An adventure of epic proportions awaits when Ravenbound launches on March 30. Prepare for a unique puzzling experience in Super Puzzle Cross, a match 3 puzzle roguelite. The king has put out a call to all adventurers. Anyone who returns the royal colors stolen by the demon Grau will be greatly rewarded. Answer the king's call and defeat Grau and his minions in fierce puzzle combat. Choose your own path to the demon and get help from allies along the way. Equip yourself with unique weapons, shields, armor, and even pets as you prepare for your final battle with Grau. Answer the king's call when Super Puzzle Cross launches on March 30. Before we proceed with the later half of this video, if you enjoy watching this video so far, please do consider subscribing to this channel and our Patreon page as well. Each means of support will really help us out in a big way. Thank you so much, and let's get on with the rest of the video. Restore peace in a desolate sci-fi world in Blade Assault, a 2D hack-and-slash action roguelite. Fight against the corrupt military of Esperanza as part of the resistance force of the Undercity. Bring the corrupt to justice by becoming stronger and fighting alongside your trusty comrades. The game features tight responsive controls and a cast of charming characters. Playable characters have various transformable weapons that can be further customized by different cores and transform upgrades that appear randomly during gameplay. Released on the PC last year, Blade Assault now makes its way to all current-gen consoles as it launches on March 31. Help the Collector survive the Great Ruin in Crimson Connect Origin, an isometric RTS roguelite. Lead 3 heroes for each group of soldiers into a fierce battle with monsters flocking to the garrison, with each hero having 50 skills. In order to expand your garrison and defend against monster incursions, you will need to purchase and build effective structures. Finding your own gameplay optimized build is the best way to survive. It's time to eradicate mutant monsters when Crimson Connect Origin launches on March 31. Work your way to the top of a big game studio and crush the industry, a deck builder roguelite inspired by classic JRPGs. As a totally expendable employee, you can bet your bottom dollar that every career run will be unique. Manage your schedule wisely as you progress through 4 different departments in a cutthroat game company. Encounter everything from toxic players and creative blocks to poorly optimized code and grotesque meeting blobs, and unlock new skills, talents, and bosses by leveling up. Prepare for insanity and farts galore when Crush the Industry launches on March 31. Fight countless grotesque creatures shrouded in darkness in Disfigure Prologue, a 2D bullet heaven roguelite. In an arena shrouded by darkness, pay keen attention to your surroundings where monsters could be lurking. Switch between circle and cone vision. The former allows you to see all around but not far, while the latter allows you to see far in one direction. Fight the darkness when Disfigure Prologue launches on March 31. Escape a city ravaged by a long war in Squad Game, a turn-based strategy roguelite. Explore the city through side-view navigation and engage in quarter-view battles. Encounter enemies, traps, and useful supplies and find a way to survive using the cards you're dealt with. Your leadership skills will be put to the test when Squad Game launches on March 31. Fight on land, sea, and air in United Assault World War II, an open-world FPS roguelite set in authentic theaters of World War II. Procedurally generated missions ensure an endless supply of missions in 4 detailed open worlds. Approach your mission objectives in any order or set your own goals. The freedom is yours. The game features detailed open worlds based on their real-world locations: Midway in the Pacific, Stalingrad in the Eastern Front, Tobruk in North Africa, and Ragusa in Italy. Prepare for an all-out war when United Assault World War II launches on March 31. Prepare to loot and destroy in Wizards of Chaos, a 3D bullet heaven roguelite. Become the wizard who brings chaos and destruction to the world of evil before it gets you. Find artifacts, learn spells, and expand your game with every achievement. Chaos reigns when Wizards of Chaos launches on April 1. The last game this week is Crab Champions, a third-person shooter roguelite. Claw your way across exotic islands, combining fluid movement with fast-paced combat to become a crab champion. Play solo or with up to 3 other players, collecting loot, making an overpowered build, and defeating fearsome enemies. Don't get yourself in a pinch when Crab Champions launches on April 2. Lastly, here's a preview of the most notable upcoming games for next week. Thanks for watching this video, and shout out to our wonderful patrons. Your support means the world to us. If you'd like to support our channel and website, check out our Patreon channel. Your support will be rewarded by having your name added to the Patreon list at the end of our videos and possibly on the roguelitesdotcom Hall of Fame as well. All notable links are on the description below. You can also like, subscribe, and share this video as other means of support, as well as hitting that notification bell button so you wouldn't miss any of our future videos. We sincerely appreciate all kinds of support, and we will do our best to make it worth your while. This is Cerebro from roguelitesdotcom, and I'll see you on the next one.